all the work John Roos did. And what happened was, Kumi was talking about Mike and the earthquake, and I went to an ACCJ board meeting 2 days after the earthquake, and Mike looked at everyone and said, "I'm not leaving Japan. Is anyone leaving Japan?" And I thought, I guess I'm not leaving Japan. I thought in my head. And then a couple days later, we had lunch or breakfast with Ambassador Roos, and we sat around this big table at TAC, and Ambassador Roos said, within 3 hours of the earthquake hitting, he had Obama on the phone, and he had Obama's approval to use 100% of the U.S. military to save people any way he could. And boom, the helicopters were flying out. So people are alive today because of John Roos, and maybe even Mike too, with the hard work he did at the ACCJ. So that was kind of the first thing, was all the hard work that they did in going up there and handing out, taking care of everything. Then was the people like us who are watching CNN, which was insane, because CNN was just full of all kinds of garbage, people wearing Geiger counters down in Osaka and all these, sensationalizing how bad the problem was. And so there was no news coming out of CNN. The Japanese government didn't know what was going on, and they weren't sharing any information with us. And that's 10 years ago. Twitter had just come out, and John Roos was tweeting 3 or 4 times a day, and he would tweet, "There's no double standard. This is exactly what I'm telling people in the embassy, and this is what we see." Boom, boom, boom. And it was very clear. And it was like, wow, this is really, really good communication. So I decided to write a song dedicated to him. I never got to play it for him, because I only played it one time in March. So I wrote it, and I played at a party. It was a huge success. And I haven't played it in 10 years. So. Anyway, it's called the TEPCO Blues. It's dedicated to John, Ambassador Roos, and Mike Alfant. And really the second best song I've ever written, and it's better than the song I wrote for your birthday, which I wrote in 2 days. I know you just gave me the content a couple of days ago. So anyway, TEPCO Blues, let's make sure to play it slow. So dedicated to Ambassador Roos and Mike Alfant, and here we go. I've got the TEPCO Blues. Can't find no toilet paper. Sitting in the dark. Can't drink the water either. Please, Mr. Ambassador Roos, tweet me some good news. My friends in America think I'm a fool to stay here. People overseas think my family's radiated. Please, Mr. Ambassador Roos, tweet me some good news. On the horizon, the rising sun, coming together, rebuilding all at once. Arigato, Ambassador Roos, for tweeting away my blues.